Hey, what's up guys? It's Billy Hauser with another video. I'm just going to talk quickly about cold calling and the importance of making cold calling extremely fun. And yes, it is possible. I made another video about the 3 P's to keep in mind when you're starting a new sales job. And you know, I wanted to definitely talk about the concept again that you should never look at cold calling as cold calling, you should look at it as prospecting. And that's because when you look at it as prospecting, it puts you in a frame of mind where you're actually underwriting the person that you're talking to on the phone. As opposed to trying to win them over and sell them, right? You're actually prospecting. You're saying, can this guy benefit from this immensely valuable product that I can offer him? Prospecting is much different than cold calling, right? Because if you use the word cold calling, it infers that you're trying to warm someone up, right? You're trying to warm them up to you, which puts you in a needy frame of mind. If any of you guys like ever, learned anything or studied, I guess you could say, anything about like male-female interaction or like dating or like pickup and stuff like that. One of the worst, sales is very similar to a guy trying to win over a girl, right? A guy is selling himself, but the more needy the guy comes off, right, the more the girl is going to push back and realize, why is this guy so needy? And what I think is important when you're dealing with multi-million-dollar clients or even just small clients is to show a sense of freedom to them. And that can be shown through your voice inflection. That can be shown through the creative risks you take when you're talking to the prospect. And I think that it's really important to take those risks because it shows that you are not entirely dependent on a sale, right? And so when you look at cold calling from this perspective, or prospecting as you should start calling it, and you kind of relate it to the fact that you're really just trying to offer value. I mean, girls fall for guys that offer a lot of entertainment value typically, but also emotional value. And what does that mean? Well, entertainment value, right, is something that you should be using in sales too. You want to just give people gifts of entertainment. Why do you think Jay Leno makes more money than all of the school teachers combined in California? It's because he entertains people, right? He makes people feel good, and that is a form of value that is hard to put a price on, right? It's hard to quantify that because it's so powerful. If you can offer a little bit of entertainment value and freedom and unstifledness to your prospect will realize, wow, this guy is in a position in his life where he is so fulfilled that he can just offer me value and not even ask for a sale or not even really, push or pressure me or anything like that. And it makes you come off as more of a consultant than a salesman, because it's not like you're egging them on as much. Why do you think car sense salesmen typically get such good reviews? It's because they don't take commission per sale. They only take a cut of each sale. So they don't have as much of an incentive to sell you something really expensive, right? Especially if that goes against your best interest. So, what I'm saying is, cultivate that freedom on your prospecting phone calls. Cultivate that entertainment value. Offer value, right? What about emotional value? Think about, girls and guys, right? So, like, what do girls really want from a guy? Well, they want a guy who has entertainment value, who's free with himself, who's unstifled, who's funny, right? Takes himself lightly, but also she wants emotional value, right? So she actually wants you to listen to her. She actually wants you to understand her and to empathize with her and to be, a emotional value, of emotional value to her life, right? She doesn't want you to be this cold, stone wall of a guy, right? And there actually is a thing called stonewalling when you are in a relationship and you don't show any emotional investment in the other person, your significant other. So show entertainment value, right? Show emotional value on your prospecting phone calls, and then also I want to first add how can you show emotional value? Well, that's through specificity, right? And this is where a lot of salespeople mess up on the cold call. I've seen a lot of success in cold calling my first month at this new company where I'm doing digital marketing consulting. I got 150% of my budget. I got first place in the office in new business with people who have been there for 10 plus years. And I'm this new kid, and I come in and I get this wild success my first month. I'm probably gonna make $11,500 for my first month working. That's success to me. That is very, very successful to me, and I'm very proud of myself. And one of the things that really helped me in that process is showing emotional value. How did I show it on a cold call? Here's how I showed it. Specificity. Never ever follow